Hey guys, how you all doing? I believe this is going to be one of the most important videos I have made, and practically you can use this information to improve your life. I have been meaning to make this video for a long time, but my personal life has been going around and around for the better. So I was joining the stuff for a holistic video. So please remember, guys, this is not a weather channel. I am not talking about weather at all, as most of my viewers already know. This is a very, very, very deep subject that hopefully will make sure that your life improves 100%. That much I can guarantee you, because I have been doing this and I have seen my life has improved tremendously. So yes, guys, and the storms in intensity is increasing, but do not despair. As I have said, we have very little time left, but you will be in a better position when it's all done, guys. It is very, very, very divine. You will see huge storms on earth, but it will change you on a cellular level, guys. Yes, guys, storms are divine. Please watch this video, and I can bet my entire channel if your life not improves after watching this video. You just have to incorporate this storm in your life and see the magic forming, guys. So I will not take much time. I will jump into the topic of why I think storms are really divine. And before that, I want to clear that the storms that I am talking about is not the harp one. We have already gone through harp, guys, and I can guarantee you all these harp stations will be flooded. There was an original storm. They just trying to copy that storm to benefit their agenda. These storms are not divine. I am talking about the real natural storms to improve your life. It may sound destructive, but we do not know the big picture. That is the reason storms are destructive. And I can assure you, all these harp in Canada and in Pine Gap, US, in Australia, etc., will be flooded. So are the Air Force base they use to chemtrail us, right? All their GM farms will be flooded. There is a cosmic flood coming, guys. So please understand, this is not what I am talking about, because even most of my viewers don't know about these scalar squares. So this is what they do to form tornado, and this was researched by a guy before the internet, like back in the days, like in 88 and 82s, and he put this information in 1998, beginning of the internet era, guys. So these, it's not Dutch Sense. Dutch Sense took this information from a guy, I forgot his name. So he's from US. He created this, all these scalar squares and scalar rings. So we have already covered this like 20 years ago. So this is not what we are talking about, and I am very much aware of scalar squares and how harp is used to manipulate the weather, but this is totally different. This is not a weather channel, guys. This is a holistic spiritual channel. So please do not misunderstand what I am about to say. So let's begin, guys. Yes, guys, storms are divine. What do you see, guys? This is the screenshot I took of a storm Mangut which struck the Philippines and Chinese peninsula a few weeks back. So I immediately took this screenshot to explain in this video. And now what do you see, guys? Yes, guys, this is the thumbnail of a man. Do you see any correlation? What about now? Yes, guys, no thumb impressions are alike. I know how this sounds right now, but just give me few minutes to drill it down. This is everything. What you are seeing is everything on a cellular level. I will prove it today, guys. Why storms are the things. Why storm is the thing that will change your life very, very soon on a cellular level. Your fingerprints has an eerilingly similar image to the storms that are formed in this world. But you will think, so what? What if I told you just by your freaking thumb, I can tell your entire history 2000 years back? I can tell you the name of your father, name of your kid, your date of birth, your time of birth, what profession you are doing, etc. etc. to the T, guys. Just with this thumb impression, which looks like a storm. Most of my viewers would already know what I am talking about. It is Nadi Jodidam, guys. There is a science in ancient India, in southern India, called Tamil Nadu, which used your thumb impression to completely tell your past, present, and future. They don't need anything. They just need this fingerprint, thumb impression, and there are many videos of it online. Most of my viewers already know. I will play it quickly how with just a thumb impression one can completely find your past, present, and future. This information is incredible, guys.
Since time immemorial, man has been searching for answers. Why do some people lead a charmed life, while others ride a more difficult path? Can destiny be changed?
So this is a series appeared in Discovery Channel. So I will just play a video of the Japanese guy. He was totally disappointed and clueless in his life. So someone told about this Nadi Shastra, which they take your just thumb impression and tell your entire history and physics and geography and everything. So this is the first time he visits the Nadi Shastra, and they tell exactly about his past, present, and future. You can just watch it. You can watch this video later. I will just quickly play the video. So this is his
He
first
arrived in India and went
Nadi reading.
straight to a Nadi reader. Again, like so many other people's experiences, it outlined intimate details about Kaito's personal life.
Yes. Father, mother, job.
Father, mother,
Your
job,
first
yes.
child.
First child,
Two
yes.
children.
Yes.
Two daughters.
Two children.
One brother, this person.
One brother.
No sister.
No sister.
A brother, job, part-time job.
Yes.
Your job. Movies. Acting.
I was not believing this 100%. But when suddenly my name, my parents' name, my wife's name, my birthday, my job, everything came in the one leaf.
Mother name is Mayumi
Yes.
Ryota. Father name.
Yes.
Your wife name is Keiko. You wife?
My wife.
Yes.
Oh. Huh. Eh? そうか、え
So as you can see, he is completely amazed that someone will write his destiny 2 to 5,000 years ago, guys, just with your thumb impression. And this is one of another video by Bill McDonald. He is an American, and this is not fake, guys. Even you can get it in Tamil Nadu. But of course, this is India, and they will not promote it. And if it was done by a Jewish guy, the Jesuit Jewish or from the Western world, these people would have become billionaires, and there would have been thousands of scientific studies. But they don't want to bring up the real holistic spiritual things in your life, guys. So this is his experience. He also never believed it, but they told his past and future to the T. It is incredible, guys. I will get to the point, but you must know this. There is a thing exist in this world which can predict your entire future just with your thumb impression. They don't need. And why your thumbprints? This is not by chance that your thumb impression is in circles, guys. This is everything. This destiny. This is your everything from birth to death. And it is a storm as well. I will just play his video quickly.
I've been asked many times to talk about my experience of what I know about Nadi palm reading. I had one done in 2010 in Pune, India, at the behest of and the orders of the guru I was with at his ashram. legal name, but I go by Bill. So I just put W. Sat there about an hour, and about an hour later, they called me in to this room. It's about the size of a. That's all you got to do, yes or no. So I'm not going to give any clues and explain why it's a yes or explain why it's a no. And so we go into this thing. He comes in with this, like Venetian blind pile. I don't know how many's in a pile, but about yay big, and he sets it on the table. The table's like an altar. I said, okay, yes. And he says it starts with B. And that's interesting because I put W down on my initial, on my thumbprint. So I thought I was impressed. Okay, they got B. And he goes, it's Bill. And he spelled it out, B-I-L-L. I'm going, okay. I thought, well, maybe he overheard somebody talking to me in the lobby or something. So I'm not impressed. And then he goes, and your name is the same as your father's was. Exactly. Wow, that was pretty good because first off, I used the term was. My father's been dead since 1973. But he also said the same exact name. And I'm William McDonald Jr. Same exact name. So I thought, okay, that's interesting. And then he says, and your mother's name is Marcella. And he mispronounced it. But I looked on this thing that he was reading from, and it had all this Sanskrit or some weird language I didn't know anything about. And all of a sudden, in English printed letters, was spelled out Marcella and Bill. So I was impressed. I was going, wow, that's pretty good. And he goes, both your parents have been dead for a couple decades at least. And I go,
Yeah,
yes.
guys, you can watch this video. I will put the links in the description. But the point is, I think most of my viewers are already smart enough. So there is a thing that exists that can completely predict your future, and it was written like 5 to 10,000 years ago, guys. They already know you will be here, but that's not the point. My video is, I am just beginning with my point, guys, and here is the truth, that it's not Sanskrit or it's not English or Japanese or Chinese, it's the Tamil language. And by the way, guys, this is written in Tamil. What he's saying, Sanskrit is an Aryan language to invade India and destroy the spirituality, guys. If you ever, I will make a separate video on why Sanskrit and why spirituality is a civilization, etc. But if you ever hear the word Om, run away. Om Namah Shivaya. If you hear, I will come about the infiltration of yoga, etc. So anything Sanskrit, just run. I will make a separate video. But Tamil is the real language of humanity itself, as Alex Collier says.
At one time, we all spoke the same language on the planet. And the last time we all spoke the same language, the language was the Tamil language of India.
You can correlate this with his experience, guys. There is no other way. Something written 5,000 to 10,000 to 2,000 years ago would match exactly with what he was born in 2010. This is incredible. That is why I believe Alex Collier, because there is no other way. It could have been written in Sanskrit. So he is saying it is the oldest language in the world. So Tamil civilization is the oldest by far, guys. So what is the point of me saying all this? Most of my viewers already know this is the real shape of our world, guys, our universe, and it's called Bhumandala. Outside this sphere is cosmic water, guys. Everything is water. You came from water. Water is very, very important, and I really fear and I really believe all the dams in the world will break when the flood comes. Many humans could die as well, but they have another body. So eventually it's all going to be good, but the initial chaos will be too much for some people who are ignorant in their and living in their own world. But this is the cosmic world. Outside this, everything is water, but not the water you see. It's like a white mercurial color water, every pure, like it is purified, purification personified. So it is very pure water from which we all came, entire universe came, and what we know as God, etc. And this, in the Buddhist temples and all the Indian temples, etc., this depicts the shape of the universe itself. This is one drop, guys. one drop rotating, everything is rotating. This Bhumandala is slowly rotating in its axis, and this creates a small storm also. So it's macrocosm as well as microcosm, everything is as above so below. And the problem is, when I say this everything is water, like if you go with your eyes and travel in a spaceship, you would not see this water, guys. It's not related to distance and time, it's related to hyperspace. Whatever I am talking is all about hyperspace, guys, on a quantum, beyond quantum level. So you will not see if you take a spaceship. This celestial water is not, can never be seen with your eyes. All you can do is like travel all over the galaxy, travel trillions of miles, but you will not see this cosmic water, you will not see this cosmic shape. This forms in hyperspace. This is very very important, but very very difficult for people to conceptualize. So whatever I am going to say, it is in a sense of hyperspace, guys. So you must understand this. So people mistake when I tell about celestial water or cosmic water. Many of my viewers are already aware of it, but you cannot see this with your eyes. That is, you have to have a seventh sense, etc. So many of the flat earthers are confused with the water above the dome, etc. But when you can fly away and you can see planets and aliens, etc., but you cannot fly away through hyperspace, you will see water. That is the problem. We have to, it is like what the CIA and the NASA is pushing about multiverse, etc., but that is also like, you know, controlled information. So once you go after a certain limit in space, you encounter this celestial water. Entire universe is water, but not with your eyes. This is very important for you to understand with the critical information I am going to share with you guys. And this is also important to know that most of the Indian temples were an energy center and harmonic center to balance the energies of earth. So this is a very very good channel, Phenomenal Travel Videos. He goes to all ancient temples. Somavati temple where UFOs land. So most of the temples in India were created by the aliens, but it is only during the last 100 to 200 300 years they all were converted into gods. All the images of God like Buddha and all the Hindu gods were kept recently, guys, and he proves it. You can watch his videos, it's incredible information. So why I am stressing about storms being divine? Because of this, guys. This is everything quite literally, and this is the Fibonacci series, which was also stolen from the Tamil Sangam, from where we have the Nataraj statue. So this is everything that you see in the universe. Fibonacci, golden mean ratio. You have to incorporate this in your life to sync with the storms that are about to form in this universe. If you sync this, your life will be perfect, is what my point is. If your life is synced with this, when your thumb impression is taken and when you go through this Nadi reading, Nadi Shastra, your life will be perfect, godly, divine. But how do you incorporate this in your life? As you can see, guys, even storms have this Fibonacci ratio. Your whole body is golden mean Fibonacci. Your eyes, your nose, your teeth, your lips, your hands are all Fibonacci 1.618. Your fingers are Fibonacci, your ears are Fibonacci. Even the pyramids are created by, why is this storm formation everywhere? It's in even in pyramids. It's even in your pineal glands. The truthers are so crazy about it. Is in the center pineal gland. Your brain forms a storm. It has this circular size. Your hand has this circular size. To the DNA level, this Fibonacci series shows up. Everything is a storm, guys. This circle a storm formation, how can you incorporate this Fibonacci series in nature, in the universe, and in your fingerprint as well, guys? Your finger also has a microscopic Fibonacci ratio forming, and if in your past life, etc., like in reincarnation, if your parents, if you start living a life of Fibonacci, yeah, in sync with the universe and in sync with God, etc., your life will be perfect. You will have no worries, and it is given in Vastu Shastra, guys. This is it, guys. If you want to, I touched upon it few videos back that the topic is too vast, so you have to just keep your head facing south and work with your head facing north. But after discovering this, I can assure you, if you want to improve your life, if you want to change status quo in your life, just follow this Vastu Shastra, guys. This is an ancient science that will literally change your destiny. This is very important holistic science or spiritual knowledge that you must incorporate in your life, and it is the most simplest thing, that if you make few changes, it's not feng shui, it is, there has been so much attack on this Vastu knowledge, and people as usual discard it as fake and pseudoscience, etc., but they themselves, the Illuminati and the Freemasons themselves, follow all this. And the storm itself, if you see this Nabi of Vastu, storm, when the storm forms, is exactly how this was created. And remember, guys, there is no toilet. The guys who created Vastu, they never put a toilet, because as I said in the video, why do you poop a lot, they never had, because all their DNA is open, they don't have to poop and pee, everything is sucked up because their DNA is all open. So those highly evolved beings created this Vastu, and as the storms forms in the water, so the first square in Vastu is given water, it's divine. The second is air, so as the storms forms in water and becomes wind, air, and then lands on the earth, so this is exactly how it is. And then the fire comes, all destruction, etc. So this is in a divine way, it's very holistic and spiritual. So what Vastu Shastra basically is incorporating this golden mean in your life. But if you see circles, you cannot make a head and tail of it, guys. But in ancient India, I really believe there was some highly evolved beings, some ancient aliens, etc., they who gave this information to humanity for us to evolve. So this is very important. You can forget about maths, etc., all you have to do, there are hundreds of books online, you can watch it on YouTube, etc. If you really want it, I have brought the books, couple of books that are very good, but I want them to, it's less than $2 or $3, guys. So I want, because the information is very, they have taken painstakingly, so if you buy it, it will be good. But if you cannot afford it, like, you can just mail me and I will give you the Adobe readers username and password, so you can watch it, you can read it online. But this is the one thing you must know to incorporate this storm in your life, guys. This is it, guys. If you want to change your destiny, all you have to do is incorporate Vastu in your life, guys. It is the key to a prosperous and happy life. I can guarantee you, if you have a perfect Vastu, it is impossible to have a perfect Vastu, but even if it is 90 to 95% perfect, or at least if you sleep with your head in the south, and this is very important, like the door, if your entrance is in facing north or east, it is very basic, I'm telling, like 70 to 80% of your problems will be solved. I can guarantee you, guys. It is that much powerful. It is everything. Do not discard it as pseudoscience and where is the proof. Proof is here. It is everywhere in Fibonacci series. The ancient aliens or ancient beings saw the universe and they saw the handprint of God, which is the golden mean, and they try to incorporate it in the way you dwell in your home. So 70% of your time you spend in your home, so this gets activated, and I will come deeper into it. And this is it, guys. I have been going on and on about mitochondrial DNA, why it is the key, why the feminine aspect need to get activated in your life, and this will make sure your life gets activated. This is very key to activate your mitochondrial DNA, guys. I cannot stress this enough. This is what cell is. This is what adenosine triphosphate is. And we know nucleus has the male DNA XY and female has the XX. The entire game of control by the Anunnaki, the hybridization of humans, the 95% junk DNA, everything can be opened, guys. I have covered this many times. Your mitochondrial DNA, how adenosine triphosphate, it is, the game is entirely of energy, guys. They have shut everything down. XX and Y, XY should combine, and this junk DNA should open up. Once it does, we will be completely free, guys. We will live a holistic life. So I am combining the eastern and the western knowledge. Everything comes down to opening this junk DNA, and I really think that Vastu, which is what it actually is, nothing but nature. So by syncing our life with nature, by Fibonacci, by golden mean, everyone asks you, right, how can you sync yourself with the nature? Yes, you can eat vegetarian food, you can be a good person, but if you want to totally live a harmonious life with nature and activate your DNA, I would really suggest you to follow Vastu, guys. This will change your destiny. I guarantee you. Please look into Vastu Shastra. I'm sorry this video has become a very long, but I really wanted to cover this and explain that do not fear the big storm and chaos coming. Everything could go crazy, but it is very divine, and you will wake up from your sleep, guys. This knowledge will make sure that we all wake up from our sleep and have a new defined body. We will reach where we really belong, guys. I'm very sure. So yeah, guys, sorry for the video being too long, but please, if you want to follow, if you want to improve your life, please look into Vastu Shastra. There are hundreds of videos online. Even in English, there are hundreds of books. Even if you include 20%, I can assure you, guys, your life will improve like anything. Yeah, guys, thanks.